Hello. So I'm noticing my mic has got some feedback, which is like real cool. Um, More just information on this thing slowly dying and killing itself, which is great. Ah, gonna switch to face cam. Hello. Um, yeah, gonna just like start this. I'm gonna try and jump into gaming like quick here because I really want to game. I've just been in a gaming mode today. Um, that said though, so this is gonna segue into something, but I am I wanted to try and write yesterday because I was like feeling in the mood, and I made the horrible mistake the last time I wrote not to clean out my like pen because it's a fountain pen with its own like ink cartridge. And so I was like, okay, yeah, it'll be fine. Close it up. I'll write soon. And then it's been months. It's been months since I've written. So this thing has had dry ink in it for months. And I've been soaking the nib for over 24 hours and it still won't work. Like whatever's clogged in there it's clogged. Um I think I broke my good nib. And I'm really sad about this. Cause like the pen was only like $30-ish, I guess now. But like it was a good pen and it was finally starting to like get better with use because like when I first got it, it did not want to write at all. But then it's been like slowly getting better and I was like, okay, I'm gonna finally write with this thing. I'm gonna write more. I'm gonna write more stuff with this. And no, apparently not. Apparently I'm potentially out of fountain pen. I've done what I can to try and like stick a pin into it to try and like clear the pathway, but it's not a straight pathway. It's got some curvature in it, so I can guarantee that up to the curvature inside the pen it's fine, but it's something in the curve that I can't get out. And the way the pen is set up, it won't write. And so I'm a little bit upset about this because now that means that I have this pen that I was like interested in using and I got it all in like pieces and everything. Like, give me a sec. I'm so upset about this. I got it all in little pieces for the whole like pen and everything. But the nib is broken. Like the plunger works and everything else is fine. It's just my poor nib. I can't write. The only thing I can do is what I'm doing now, and there's only one other step I can take, and that is to take a bowl of about this size that it's been soaking in that isn't just cool water, that's been boiled, and to stick the tip of the nib in for 15 seconds. And then from there, it's possible that it could work itself out. But like I've stated, I've tested the channel in this thing. And like, it's just not, like I can see it right now, even when I'm trying to like drain it of liquid, it's not, the water in the receptacle isn't going down. And it's just horrifyingly bad. Because it wasn't writing before. And I know that I can still dip it in and use it like a dip pen if I really wanted to. It's possible to do it that way. But it's just annoying that like I've done this 1,000 times. Take the stupid plunger. Stick it in this stupid nib. So this is like how you're supposed to fill it. You like stick the plunger in. Alright. Because I don't want to force that out. I got a little bit of liquid. in the back of the plunger, and that was just due to a mistake that I'm gonna pay for a while, but that's fine. I didn't realize what was going on initially. But anyway, you stick it in, so plunger in nib, and then what you're supposed to do is stick the nib into like ink or liquid, and then suck through the plunger, which I like wish I could show, but I'm not turning my camera down because my desk is a mess, and it also contains a whole bunch of documentation and stuff that, you know, I need to go through. But then you're supposed to just be able to draw liquid in. But I can confirm to you that after doing it, there's no liquid in the plunger. There is no liquid in that plunger. I have broken my good fountain pen. And the only thing I could think of doing was doing what I was trying to do before, which probably made it worse. And that's to fill the plunger. Place it in. Oh my god, that actually worked. Oh, that's dripping water! Ah! You can't see that, but it's dripping water. It's actually forcing down. Oh. Oh, baby cakes. Oh, this is so good. Oh, update now. I'll see how fast that takes. I don't really care. Well, the thing is that, like, okay, so, you're not supposed to use other liquids, at least now that I'm aware of. It's only supposed to be water and ink. So sticking another fluid in there is potentially a bad problem. But it appears... Okay. So now that we've got that confirmed, let's try and... Can you see if you can channel that water in? Well, that's interesting. So... The interesting thing here is it will now channel water, but it won't feed in. How interesting. But then I can take the water. Okay, this is wetting the inside of the plunger. This. To pull in as much water as possible. Okay. And then... See, that's interesting. Well, it seems at least to be sort of taking ink. But it is also filling the back of the well, or of the plunger, with water. Which is not good. Which is fun to note. But it's not the plunger's fault. It's the whole issue. I did not expect this to go this way. But anyway, it appears that, because when I tested this about a couple hours before, it was not putting the water down in. But strangely, now it is. But the one thing that I'm noticing is that it takes an immense amount of pressure what we're gonna do is we're gonna force tiniest amounts of water into you. Confirm that you're full. And then we're just gonna do what we did last time. Empty out the plunger. We're gonna let that sit for a little bit more, because it appears like it's actually doing something. Albeit just slowly. But anyway, the whole thing was, I wanted to write, and I broke my pen. And it kind of bummed me out at first. But there was sort of something that I kind of realized here. And that is, like, I don't know how to go and put this into, like, better words, but every single one of you needs to pick up an art. If you haven't already, start doing it. And the reason for that is, it's literally just the act of being able to create something, not just in a digital space, although if your whole artwork thing is in digital art and, animation, etc., go for it. But just pick up an art. This can be dancing, writing, singing. Pick up an art. Because your ability to create something that is uniquely yours, even without the intent of distributing it. Like, if you're going to pick up something like writing, like I have, write like 1,000 stories and burn all of them. I've literally done that. I've literally written entire novels worth of just literature that I have individually ripped the pages out, ripped into tiny pieces, and deliberately put in, like, fires. I've used them as fire starters for things like cadets and scouts and family gatherings. I've done this with my own books, and it took someone else to kind of point out that, like, this is kind of how you get better at writing. Because I didn't even realize I was just writing stuff, and I was like, God, this is horrible, I hate it, so I'd burn it, or I'd destroy it, or I'd rip it into tiny pieces and throw it in the trash. But the process of just, like, even if you don't do anything, you just create something, it's worth being your own artist. And even if you think it's terrible, even if what you write is cringy, or what you draw is horrible. It's okay. You just destroy it and try again. And eventually it'll get better over time. Little pieces. You'll figure things out. You'll look at how other people draw, write, or dance, or sing, and you'll pick up little things. And it's worth it. Just to be able to have something that you know that you can create, and to have something that you know is uniquely yours. Because maybe it's something as small as sculpting something out of your food, or knowing how to go and bake that perfect whatever it is, cupcake, cake, pastry, dinner item that, you know, you've struggled with, even if it's just like the little things. And it may not seem like it's worth it, but do it, because that's you making something. Even if it's impermanent, even if it never gets noticed, it's still yours. And even if it doesn't become something like worldly acclaim, which should never really be the goal of doing what you're doing, it's uniquely yours, and that means eventually you're gonna find it. Like, I enjoy writing because I know that eventually, one of these days in this life, I'm no longer gonna be here. My time is going to come and pass, and it could be centuries down the line, or even just a couple years, that someone finds my little weird book of half-written everything. And while it may not be some critically acclaimed literature, it's going to be something that someone's going to read and going to see that it was me. This was who I was. This was something that potentially no one else got to read, because I never intended it to be something for people to, like, read en masse. It was just something that I did for myself. And if someone else finds that and finds value in that, that's their own choice and their own little story that they can add to what I've created. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of creating things. Like, I was struggling a little bit recently with the whole YouTube channel, because I was kind of pointing out to myself that, like, I haven't had a subscriber in over 5 months, and I haven't had many views on my videos. I think the most views I got was, 20 or 25. And I was kind of judging myself based on the fact that I wasn't generating views, that I wasn't popular. And it literally took several people in my life to point out that I was being an idiot, and that the point shouldn't be to create something that people like, because there are so many people that do that. And that's not the point of creating things. The point of creating things is to create things that are uniquely you. And if other people find value and enjoyment in that, then they can. So if you want to take up singing or dancing or artwork, someone's going to see you at one point. They're going to hear you. They're going to see what you've made. And they're going to take something from that. The shittier people in life will give out ridicule and criticism, but that's because they have nothing better to do in their lives. And they're, lesser people for punching down on someone who's, doing their thing. And so, screw those people. But at the same time, that act of creation, that act of just making something for your own enjoyment, something that only you can judge, is worth doing. Like, I'm probably never going to be a major YouTuber, let's be honest here. I'm going to have the 3 people that watch my views, like that watch my content when it comes out, that watch what I do, my weird chatting and gaming thing that I do. And it's on YouTube of all places. It's not like it's on Twitch, where it would garner a whole bunch of views and a whole bunch of, I guess, acclaim. It's not at a place that's easy to find. And also, YouTube if you haven't been paying attention to YouTube culture, is kind of going through this whole thing where for a very long time now they've been very inconsistent with how they manage their platform. Smaller creators and even bigger creators can have their content age restricted or removed without any real recourse to whether or not the claims or the reasons for the age restriction or copyright claims are not necessarily valid. There's no real recourse for smaller YouTubers. And the way that they go about it is also not consistent because they've age restricted a major black YouTuber's content while keeping the same content on multiple platforms unrestricted, unage restricted. And it had reason to be age restricted, but the thing was it was only his video out of the thousands that were done, and I believe it was of the mortuary assistant. And the whole problem is the whole situation that came from that you can go and check out. There are plenty of YouTubers covering it right now and adding their own stories. YouTube doesn't do a really good job of managing this platform. And so especially as someone who's doing streaming on YouTube, YouTube was never designed for streaming. It was designed for videos. So streaming is like an added extra benefit once you have a following. The fact that I primarily do streaming on YouTube is a personal choice because it keeps all of my content there, and also because I'm really bad at taking my VODs off Twitch because I forget and it passes 2 weeks and then it's gone. And so anything that I did that I may have wanted to save or cut into a video, gone. And while I could just do videos, and that has been something that I've been considering, it's still one of those things that, like, YouTube does make it easy in the fact that the moment that my stream ends, it starts encoding on YouTube's end and uploads the stream to YouTube, which of course is fantastic and wonderful and amazing because my ADHD confused butt cannot need to worry about saving my VODs because YouTube does it for me. I prefer that. That's nice. But I also know that any one of my VODs could just immediately get deleted. Like, I don't have any backups to these. And the sort of silent project in the background of this has been to see my face change on stream over the course of the 2 to 5 years that it will take for full effects of hormone replacement therapy to take form. Not just for other trans people who may find these streams, but for myself who has a very hard time with my own self-image. I don't see myself in a positive light. I don't particularly have a high view of myself at all. And so these videos kind of help because I can go back to the first video and the second and the third, and then I can check my last 3 most recent, and I can see, wow, those changes have happened. And then I can go to videos in the middle of all of that and go, okay, yeah, there are definitely changes, not just from the beginning, but from parts in the middle to where I am now. It's useful to me, and I've done this several times, and I do this constantly, to be honest, to check in on my progress. What did I look like in the past? This is letting me know what my changes are. Should I have done pictures a day or pictures a week? Absolutely. Did I? No. I did streaming, and I did videos, and I did recording of Doom gameplay. But it can disappear, and everything that I've been doing can be gone instantly, and I can lose massive amounts of progress with no recourse. And that's a thing that I worry about. And I worry about getting my first channel strike, even if it's for something that I didn't necessarily do. It could be a false flag on my account, but I don't have anyone I can reach out to. I don't have a Twitter following. If that happens, I'm screwed. I get 3 of those. And if I get 3 in the course of doing anything that I do on YouTube, I could lose the account. I could lose all of my videos. I could lose all of the progress tracking that I've been doing. And YouTube doesn't make it easy to sort of retain access to your accounts. Things can happen, or they can lock you out of your account and you can't do anything about it. You can't go in to try and edit the content or to change things. It's not a good managed system. It's not a well-managed system. And they're inconsistent in how they enforce it because in certain ways, bigger name YouTubers, they get their own, after a certain point, you can get your own YouTube manager. And so when something goes wrong, you can talk to them and be like, hey, this is, going wrong. And you can get assistance with that. But if you're smaller, you can't. If something happens and you're trying to obey between the rules and something weird happens or funky goes on, or someone at YouTube, one of the reviewers, or even whatever bot that's running things behind the scenes, makes a bad call, there's nothing you can do. You kind of have to sit with it. And that's a problem. And it's been this way for a while. And there are definitely better systems to do this. And I guess to some respects, that's the reason why Twitch exists. Because, like the way that it does with its 2-week highlights of streams, is because it makes sense that their content, or that the content on Twitch, is impermanent. But if you're looking for permanent content, then of course, things like misinformation and a few other choice topics, such as racism and promotion of racism, shouldn't be on the platform. And especially things that may cause people physical distress, like mentions of suicide and types of how to do that, and things that may cause depression. Those kind of don't deserve to be flying around YouTube's algorithm to potentially land on somebody's lap who's not doing well, who's looking for positive videos, to have something really negative hit their feed. It makes sense. Now, however, I'm going to point out that this is still inconsistent, because if I want to right now drop the trans flag, where is it, emoji, into this chat, where is it? It's in here. Might be under symbols. There's 2. There's 2 that it doesn't like. There's the transgender symbol that it will block, and there's the trans flag. If I put up the transgender flag, this flag, you can see it. But if any one of you else does that flag, you're not going to see that flag pop up. I have to allow it. And what it states when I do that is that simply it states some content, some emojis may not be suitable for certain channels. Like the trans flag and the transgender symbol may not be suitable for some channels. They are quite literally saying that being trans isn't suitable for YouTube. And they don't let that be a setting, which I don't know why they do that. It's just blanket there. You can't put a trans flag or the transgender symbol in a chat without the expressed approval of the moderators or the content, I hate the word content creator for different reasons, but the streamer or the video producer. You cannot put that in chat without their approval. They have censored trans people on YouTube and trans support. Like, I'm gonna do a thing right now. I'm gonna take a picture of the stupid thing, and I'm gonna show it. paint. Because I need to show this. Control V and this. Now, while it can be disabled, I'm going to point this out. While this feature can be disabled. Also, this is the biggest canvas I've ever seen in my life. Let's shrink that down, please. Thank you. I'm going to share my screen. You're all going to see this. Give me 1 second here. Bop, bop. And we're going to do game capture. Can I do paint? Can I do... No, that's not it. MS Paint. There we go. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know. It's not showing up, which is fantastic. Can I just... Yeah, you're looking for capture any full screen application. You're not doing it. I don't want the malware application. I want paint. Can we do paint? Can we do paint, please? Alright, it's not going to let me do that because it hates me, which is fine. That's okay. I wonder if we can just... Oh, we can just do a display. Here we go. This right here. This is what we deal with. It holds it for review and then states that when you click on the little notification to show more, it says potentially inappropriate messages are held for review. The trans flag, you can turn this off, but default YouTube considers the trans flag to be potentially inappropriate. The flag that is supposed to represent trans people is considered potentially inappropriate for YouTube. And it isn't just the trans flag. It's the transgender symbol as well. That symbol in chat right now is one of the ones that YouTube considers potentially inappropriate. Now, I am going to, of course, change this setting. But the whole thing is, it doesn't even make it easy, to be honest. Like, it's not something that it's like, oh yeah, this is a setting. It's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna put this under a sub setting for all of this. And it's for automated filters. And it doesn't explain what it can do. No. Hold up. No, it's not even talking about this message potentially inappropriate isn't just for the trans flag, it's for all inappropriate messages. Either I have to show that message every time someone puts it in chat, or I turn off filtering completely, which means either I censor all trans support in my chat as a trans person. Either I censor trans support in my chat, me as a transgender woman who is trying to be supportive and create a supportive place on the internet, especially with this channel, for trans people to be themselves, or I open up my channel entirely for transphobia. So either I don't give trans people a voice, or I open up this channel to blanket transphobia and blanket bigotry across the board. I open up this channel to harshly worded content in the chat. I open this channel up to people swearing, potentially coming in and saying horrible, discriminatory shit to both myself and people in this chat. Or I cancel out trans people voices in my chat who want to drop the trans flag to represent themselves, to represent who they are. This is a problem because this is some fence-sitting crap that has been shoved into YouTube. YouTube talks about wanting to be supportive and being equal and being, an equal opportunity provider, but then you censor minority groups behind a filter designed to filter profanity and racism. You remove people's voices, saying that what they're saying potentially is harmful. That trans people saying that trans rights are human rights, that we deserve to be treated equally, even though we're different, and not just because we're different. Like, we deserve to be treated equally because we're people. We're human beings. You cut me, I bleed. Like, I'm a human being too, but apparently I'm not allowed to be myself on this platform without opening myself up to criticism and ridicule and politicization over something that I don't have control over. I didn't ask to be transgender. I didn't make this as a choice. I chose to come out. I chose to be myself or continue living. I had to make a choice between being myself or continuing living a lie, and I chose to no longer lie. I chose to be who I am. And I shouldn't have to choose between being a political talking subject or being supportive. Food's ready. Okay.
Everything on the pen is yours.
Okay.
Want to know something funny?
Mm-hmm.
Marky's name used to be Cinder.
Well, then, we should keep that name because there's no fucking way I'm calling a cat in this house Margaret frickin' Scratcher.
Yeah, we haven't. Her
I
name
know,
is
but...
Margie, and it's short for Margarine Soul.
I know. We changed it because we're good people.
Yes, her name's Margarine.
Name's Margarine now. Yeah, so that's another update. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. We have a cat now.
Well, we already had
We already had a cat. We had Watch. We have another cat. And I'd love to show her on stream, but she doesn't like being... Well, she doesn't mind being picked up. She doesn't like staying being picked up. She's like, okay, I'm up now. Please put me down. But yeah, no. Oh my god, this is Margarine. You can't see her. She's too dark. I'd have to turn up the light.
She was done being carried.
Yeah, I couldn't turn it on. She's like, I don't know, what would you describe her as? Like,
What do you mean?
like what's her coloration?
She's a tortoiseshell.
Tortoiseshell. Okay. She is a tortoiseshell. But anyway, back to the point on hand. The fact that, you know what, I'm actually gonna save this to the for YouTube thing, and I'm gonna go we are in AUG, and it is the 29th. Okay. But it's this attitude from YouTube that they try to be supportive. And I can't speak on the racism side of things. I can recognize that it's there, but the whole topic on racism and the kind of racism that YouTube is displaying in the weirdest way isn't my area to really talk on. But what I can talk on is the trans discrimination, which seems to be something that they have, in quotation, allowed loosely, but you still have to toe this line of it's the same British Broadcasting Company bullcrap of, if you're gonna allow trans people on the platform, you have to allow transphobes too. Like, someone mentioned this when the British Broadcasting Company, the BBC, stated that if they were gonna have trans people on the BBC, there needed to be somebody who was in opposition of trans people, a transphobe, on the segment as well. That is like saying that if they're going to have a black person on television, they need to have a white supremacist sitting next to them. That's not okay. And the fact that YouTube has taken the stance of sitting in the middle of the road isn't being supportive of LGBTQ+. They're being very specific about queer artists and video producers and video editors. They're being very specific about who they want on the platform. And that is a shitty thing to not quite say, to lie to people's faces and say we're supportive, that we're putting equality, equal opportunity platform, and then police queer and people of color on YouTube to an unfair and unequal level than cis white content creators. Unless, golden silver frickin' lining, you happen to be stupidly famous on YouTube and you can sort of skirt some of the bullcrap that gets thrown people's way. There shouldn't just be just the month of June for lesbian, gay, bi, trans, queer, and questioning, and everyone else to have their debut on YouTube for 1 month out of the year. It should be every month. It should not be something that is policed or locked behind a profanity filter or anything like that. It should be just everyday allowance. And the same racist crap that's happening to other content creators. The whole featuring specifically people of color on YouTube for a select feature month or special style of YouTube. It's not being equal. It's not being equal opportunity. It's very specifically stating that you are giving minimal opportunities to the minorities that want to access your platform, while being very specific that you only really want cisgender and white content producers to be your forefront. And it sucks because YouTube is really one of the only platforms out there for video hosting that has any real user base and watcher base. If you want your content to be found, which content, video, artwork, everything that you're doing, if you want your videos to be found, you're going to be using YouTube. The only other place to sort of put yourself out there is Twitch, which uniquely only does streaming. And so while YouTube is kind of doing a bit of everything, they've got YouTube Shorts, which is their competition with TikTok. They've got the YouTube streaming aspect, which is their attempted sort of limited competition with Twitch, because a lot of Twitch streamers will record on Twitch or stream through Twitch and then take the video off of Twitch and upload it to YouTube. YouTube's like, well, then why not just do it in one place? And it's there. But you really can't get away from Google and YouTube as a whole because they cornered the market. And it sucks that you have to play these lines with them while they're doing this wishy-washy back and forth, try to appease everyone approach that really just makes me want to ask, why do you try? Why did you even put the trans flag as an option if you were going to hide it behind a profanity filter? Why would you support queer content creators if you're going to put them to the back of the list every time? Why are you going to say that you're equal opportunity, but then unfairly police and treat the various people of color on this platform that put the time and effort to try and take you at your good word? Like, it just... You're not doing what you're saying you're trying to do. You're very clearly saying one thing publicly, but then acting a completely different way. And there is a saying that is, actions speak louder than words. You can say that you're going to be equal opportunity and put these opportunities out for people, but if you don't actually do it in any way that's meaningful, to the same level that you would your regular and, in quotations, preferred content creators, then what's the point in trying? You're not doing us any favors. I literally have to remove my filter in order for trans people to be able to post what they want to post and to give them a voice. But that means that I have to open it up to people who don't have any ground science to stand on, only a political talking point that they made for themselves. Like, transphobia literally does not make sense. You hate on trans people for things that don't exist. You state that we're threats to society and to women and to sports. But the science doesn't prove you. The stats don't prove you. The statistics don't prove any of this. We're just politicized for existing because it's in someone else's agenda to put us down and to use us as the boogeyman that they can use to further an ideal that the majority of people don't follow. It's a very small vocal group of people pushing transphobia and the misinformation. But they're not the general public. And the more misinformation they put out there, the more it does change people to sort of their viewpoint. But the science and the facts aren't there. I've literally had arguments with people online that are talking about how being trans is, in quotations, a mental illness, to which, for the longest time, being transgender was treated as a mental illness. Trans people were sent to mental hospitals, and through years of mistreatment and abuse and horrors beyond belief, trans people eventually had the determination made that the only way to treat, in quotations, being trans is to provide gender-affirming care. We've been through this before. Trans people fought for their rights at Stonewall, and have fought for their rights through pride, despite the fact that even as a minority group in a minority group, we've constantly been pushed out. There are movements like LGB Drop the T that don't want trans people in pride, that don't want trans people considered part of the whole push for equality rights for everyone else. They want to exclude us, and we've constantly had to fight this. And the arguments used are the same every time. Conjecture, false claims, and even though the facts disprove their statements, nobody seems to care about the truth. They seem to care only about the initial first statement. I can tell you all I want to do is live my life. I'm not looking to harm people. I'm not looking to do the things that they say I'm looking to do. We have a political party in Canada who has made a statement that they are against the trans agenda, but as a trans person who's been on HRT and been transitioning, both socially and medically, which are neither cases for validity, but just as a trans individual, can someone please tell me what the frickin' heck the trans agenda is? Because last I checked, it was just equality. And if you're against equality, about the equal treatment of fellow human beings, how can you say that you're a good person? Like, I really want to know what this agenda is, in quotations, because I have no clue when I'm trans. And I've talked with other trans people, and we don't know what this agenda is. It seems that the only agenda that we can find is the agenda of the people who are against us, which is to remove our equal rights and to make our access to medical care more difficult. That seems to be more difficult or impossible, or to completely ban gender-affirming care, period, for everybody. That is literally their agenda. And ours seems to be just to want to exist peacefully. I'd really like to know, but hey. I would like, and I'm going to say this to a whole bunch of companies out there, I would like you to pick a side for companies like Netflix, who has aired transphobic comedies, in quotations comedies, as specials, and then turns around and has queer positive and trans positive TV shows. Can you pick a side? Can YouTube pick a side? Can you either choose whether or not trans people are accepted on your platform, whether queer people are accepted on your platform, whether people of color are accepted on your platform and in your company? Not just 1 month out of the year, not just as a special feature. Can you pick a side on whether or not you're for equality or white supremacy? Pick your side, because standing in the middle only puts you on the side of our enemies. And they are our enemies because they are out there to harm us. So pick a side. Pick your support. Pick your statement and stand by it. Because I'd rather know where you're standing so I know what I'm fighting against. Because I'm pretty sure the people that you want to support that aren't us also want to know whose side you're on. Because standing in the middle doesn't help anyone. This isn't the time to sit on the fence and side with the victor, whoever comes out on the other side. Pick it now. Stand for it. Because if you stood on the sidelines the entire time and you try to jump in at the end, doesn't matter which side you choose, they're going to treat you kind of badly because you weren't there for the whole thing. And personally, I would like to know what side companies are on. I've boycotted Netflix. I don't have Netflix subscription anymore. It was one of the things that I had that was like, you know, a nice thing to have, you know, a semblance of TV and TV shows. I don't have it anymore. I don't have a way of seeing any of the TV shows. I know the Sandman released on Netflix, and it is apparently great for queer representation, but I don't have Netflix because they did specials for Dave Chappelle, and I can't remember what the other idiot trans person that we have out there. They did transphobic features for them, and they never apologized. They haven't taken those down as far as I'm aware. They're still specials. They're still up there. It's still transphobia. Right out there in the open. And I refuse to support a company that has, without making their statement, made their statement. Like, I don't care if they put on a Pride logo for June. They're not pro LGBTQ+. They're very much anti all of that. They've stated that. And their insistence on putting queer positive content on their platform doesn't detract from the fact that they're not pro-equality. They've stated that through their own permission of allowing content that is anti-equality, that purposefully goes out and ridicules, shames, and is discriminatory towards a minority group. They've made their statement that they're only pro whatever money they can pull from it. And I'm not going to support that level of greed. Personally, that's my statement on that. It sucks that I'm going to miss out on content that is apparently really good, and that the creators put a lot of time and just the sheer level of writing and scripture that has come through. It's unfortunate that I'm not going to be able to see any of it, because it's tied to a platform that's only doing it for the money. They're not doing it to be supportive. They're doing it because it brings in revenue. They are purely capitalist, and they are willing to tread on whoever they need to make a buck. And they don't care who they hurt. They don't care who they throw under the bus. If it gives them revenue, they want it. And fine, if you're going to be that way, you're not going to have my support. That's just the nature of it. Pick a side. Adhere to at least a common level of ethics. Like, I'm pretty sure a good majority of people out there are pro-equality. That's kind of the reason why we've had civil rights pushes for literal years. We have a history of it. Is because generally everybody believes that equality is a good thing. I don't know why the equality of minority groups seems to be an issue, but there it is. So, but the other thing is that the companies basically, if they don't deliver on their promises of promoting equality, and they instead promote bigotry and transphobia and LGBTQ plus hate, just in general, homophobia, etc. Like, you're not a good company. You're bad human beings making choices that are harming people. And you may be able to go to sleep at night knowing that you have more money than everyone else. But you got that money on the backs of people who are already not doing well. That's like taxing poor people so that the rich can have a new park. There's a lot of words I want to say, but I'm not trying not to swear as much. It's bad. It's cruel. It's mean. And it makes you the least of us. Which is, I know, hard to believe for a lot of people, because apparently the self-worth that has been taught in this country is if you have, this is just North America in general, I don't know whether this is as true elsewhere in the world, but apparently money seems to be the value of self-worth, but in actuality, it's really not. That's a very convenient lie. It's not. The value of self-worth is internal in those of your peers and those of the people who view your work, view your actions, and your statements and your intentions. And if you're going to be pro-transphobia, pro-homophobia, pro-racism, pro-anything, because it'll make you money, you're the least of us. You're the least of us. You're literally the worst. And you can reconcile that any way you want. But last I checked, the way that this country is going, being rich is probably not a great long-term plan. There's some very angry people out there, and especially with our country being somewhere close to near 60% below what is considered the poverty line, which is the amount that is considered, reasonable to spend only 30% of what you make on your rent or housing costs. The vast majority of people aren't there. And the more people get forced down, the more they tend to align towards the idea that a rework is in order. And when a rework happens, that means money kind of either loses value or gets taken away. It either becomes worthless or near worthless, or it gets redistributed. And that's the horrible truth of things. So basically, we're either looking at another major market crash and a rework of how our currency is valued, or we're looking at a complete redistribution of wealth so that people have an equal chance, at least for the next 80 years, to try and become rich again and complete the cycle of everyone having kind of the same, some people ending up with more, multiple crashes, and then future children, probably the next 2 or 3, I'd say actually probably about the next 6 generations down, being poor again. So, it's just, the end point of this is really YouTube needs to pick its side. It needs to either back up what it says it's doing or be upfront with what it's actually doing. And it needs to choose that. And if it's having a problem, it's time to admit that. If you're having a problem with the way that the policing of your site is being done, it's time to admit it, because people have noticed it and they have a problem with it. And it's time to own up to the fact that your system doesn't work, or to state that, or to make a more positive effort to what you've stated. If you're going to be equal opportunity, it needs to show. And if you're having problems with that, either admit it or drastically change your system. And the one thing that that would show at least a decent amount of people that you're trying to make changes, and I know it's small because it only really affects 2% of us, but we also have allies as well, is removing the trans flag and trans symbol from your profanity filter. It shouldn't be in your filter. It shouldn't be in your average filtering. Take it out. Either you're equal opportunity or you support transphobia by silencing trans people on the platform. Because last time I checked, someone can put in a chat, you're not a, like, they can state to me in this chat that I'm not a real woman, which is transphobic, and it will still show up in chat. Because as long as it doesn't contain a slur, the profanity filter typically won't catch it. So why is the trans flag and the transgender gender symbol listed as a slur? I'd love an answer on that, but I'm a small-time YouTuber that no one's gonna give a crap about. So, anyway, somehow I've managed to burn an hour into this, but hey, fine, burn an hour. I want to play games. I want to play video games. I specifically want to play Cyberpunk because I haven't played it in forever, and I enjoy it. And I know that it doesn't really work well with the system. I've been running it on high, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and run it on medium and see if that fixes anything. I like tea. But, oh, that is really sticky. Okay, well, I know that's honey, but wow. How did I get that all the way down the side of the mug? Anyway, it's hot mess today. Ugh. That is weirdly sticky. I mean, it's honey, but still, it's just like, I wasn't expecting the side of my cup to be covered in goo. To which, yes, I will describe honey as a goo.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30.
Also,
Haywood, thanks
so I'm
to
gonna
unabated
switch this
gang
over to,
wars, one officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will not
so
let
my
that
camera can
go.
switch over.
Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid.
Wow.
While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off
There we go.
the
Finally popped up.
pavement. And in
There we go.
Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica.
Okay, we're gonna make some quick changes to the graphics settings. I'm gonna probably take it down to medium. I know that's not gonna be high graphics, but my poor processor really can't take this. Oh, I'm already at medium. Oh, shoot. Well, hold up. Taking medium there. Medium there. Taking medium. 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 This is gonna be like yesteryear. Oh, wow. Okay. So these are also medium. That's low. Doop, doop, doop. Level of detail, medium. Ray tracing is off. I have tried to turn on ray tracing before. My card detected that it was in quotations capable at one point, and then it just absolutely died. Anyway. Whoop. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, this is it. Sorry about that. Sometimes I like start up other save files just because I know that it's like playing's gonna take a while.
So then, did you all hear about that?
But the great
Arasaka
thing
aircraft
about
carrier docked in Night City called
the horror,
Kujira,
yeah,
or
medium graphics.
The Whale.
The great part about, I guess,
Apparently, the corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters. Afraid some local fishermen might.
the great
harpoon it
part
for
of
scientific
my particular,
research.
I guess, ADHD, etc.,
honestly,
is
it's
I can
quite
play a game and
common.
get fully immersed,
Wonder what
and then
Blue
completely
Tech will
forget what
respond
I've
with.
done.
Maybe Myers will fly a rust bucket
I don't know
beast
why this
and
is a
leave
thing.
flying
It's like
fortress
I
over
get absorbed in
Arasaka
it, and then
HQ.
everything's great, and it's fine, and then I can replay it again,
That's-
and it's
that
like,
is
have I played this before?
I
I
am
don't think
so
I've played
sorry.
this
Where are
before,
my manners?
but I totally have.
President Myers, I mean,
I just
of
don't
course.
remember,
Gotta
and
respect
I only
the
recently learned that
office.
ADHD can have
Anywho.
a direct effect on memory. So, oh, that is already like this is bad, but like my stream quality went from like fluctuating at 60 FPS to like the stream is now stable.
That's
I need a
right,
new
Excelsior.
processor. What?
Hard eddies as per usual. Gotta bounce. Well, if it ain't Miss V.
Whole family in one place. Ha! Finally!
First time in real space.
Let's see this bad boy.
I accidentally skipped because I wanted to see what the Militech suit would look like. Hot. I have character upgrades. Okay. We're gonna go down, because we were going down this line specifically for the Street Brawler set. And while I don't have a problem, I do have a problem buying that. What is this one? Attack speed. Okay. But I want crafting. Easy to craft rare items, gain more components when disassembling. Okay. Okay, so if we get to that one. So if we disassemble a whole bunch of crap, we can then buy the rare and move forward. Junk items are great, but I can technically do that manually. I'll grab that later. I want this. I want this. I want this. I've already got enough in body for the time being. I'm just gonna assume that I was wearing that like a backpack,
All right then.
because that's kind of cute.
Set your butts down comfy.
Thanks for your help back at the scav hunt.
A few Reapers less in the city. Good thing.
City Hall should be fucking thanking us. Sweet booth. It's soundproof?
Jackie.
Now, Mr. Wells is right. We're gonna be going over some sensitive material. But if it's all right with y'all, I'd like to start with a question for Miss V. Evelyn Parker, how'd you fare?
Okay, this is a hard one to answer.
Hello?
This is a hard one to answer. I'm gonna.
Well, as I
know.
could have, I guess. Walked around Konpeki Plaza, inside, from that raw BD she scrolled.
Bug already filled me in.
So you know the target. Yorinobu Arasaka, the Emperor's son and heir apparent.
I love that
Man with the
face drop of
millionaire name
Jackie
and
from
no
the smile
talent
to
to
the
back it
oh
up.
shit.
Evelyn Parker's special friend? So she just want to see what's good, or was there something else?
I could do this. Oh. Oh, I don't know what to do here.
Miss V?
Can you give me a second to like consider those options? Okay, if I'm a total douche, like how am I playing this character? That's the whole thing. Like she's a nomad, right? So like logically, there's loyalty to their whole clan thing, but she's like whole fucking familyless, so that's fine. Loyalty would be to Jackie. But then, like, if I screw over Evelyn, Judy's kind of hot. So, like, my queer bud wants to date Judy. And if I screw over Evelyn, that could be a problem.
Parker chick? I don't know. Sent out mixed signals, so I got mixed feelings. One night, sipping Champagne with Yorinobu. Next night, chatting it up with regulars at Lizzie's. Worlds don't match up.
Struck me too.
You saying we putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5? Some part of the equation's missing then, clearly. That's why y'all gotta fix her. Anyone try to fuck you, they first gotta fuck their way through Dex Deshawn's 300-pound ass.
Okay.
Anything else?
But we're Merc, too. So, if we mentioned that Parker thinks that we don't need
Hello?
them. So y'all always wondering how long it takes me to respond to things. This is literally the process I have to go through. Okay? So, like, this is like my process with any decision. Sometimes it happens faster, sometimes it's a heck of a lot slower. This is a hard one, because I'm trying to let you into my thoughts on this. So if I were to accept her offer, I don't tell her, and I potentially screw over the fixer. But the problem with that is, even if it's a 50-50 split, and that's enough eddies to, like, make your life really good, to do whatever the heck you wanted. If the same split is still being applied to all people on the team, that's Evelyn, Dex, T-Bug, Jackie, and me, which is a 5-way split. So that's 1/5 versus 1/2. But that's also guaranteeing that the 5 split is also guaranteeing that I will have jobs from other fixers. If we pull off this heist, then I'm going to have every fixer potentially, ideally in my back pocket, wanting to work with me because I'm a friggin' legend. Screwing over a fixer may put me as a legend in the whole heisting community, but it leaves me without resources if something goes bad down the line, especially if, say, Arasaka comes knocking after the heist and they figure it out. If I don't have fixer protection, I am screwed. So no offense, and I'm sorry to Evelyn. I'm gonna throw you under the bus here because your job, your opportunity doesn't make sense. You didn't think this through.
There was something else. Parker made me another offer.
Another offer?
Uh-huh. Kind where we ditch the middleman and split the pot in even 50-50.
What?
Ditch the middleman? Shit, now that's rich. Clients never learn, do they? I do appreciate you sharing this info, though, Miss V. You see, trust is essential in any partnership that's to be long-lasting and fruitful.
Thought you'd be pissed. That you'd lose it.
Lived in NC too long to blow my top every time some amateur thinks they can take me for a ride. Parker ain't the first, and sure as hell won't be the last.
Appreciation don't convert to eddies, and Evelyn offered us a bunch.
He's telling it like it is, Dex.
Y'all need not worry. Truly. We'll come to that.
How about we go over the plan? What you got for us, Dex?
This
Maybe I'm a bad person. Wait, what? Oh.
Well, here goes nothing.
Let's
Me and
not.
Dex have already covered the fine deeds. Ops-wise, should be a stroll on the beach.
Elaborate. I want to hear it.
A Delamain will drop your asses at the front door of Konpeki Plaza. You'll stroll right in thanks to your false identities. Then, with Bug's help, you'll breach the hotel subnet.
Mine and the Flatheads help.
Last but not least, you slip into Yorinobu's penthouse and clep the relic.
It goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies. Not a one.
You'll have T-Bug on comms for the duration. Time for your burning questions.
All right, questions.
How do we get in the penthouse?
Yorinobu's got barely any muscle. Hardest part will be penthouse security. If we want to disable, we'll need to neutralize Konpeki's dweller. Elite runner monitoring the hotel subnet 24/7. Only catch is there's no way to get in the dweller's den from the outside.
Now, hold on. How you want us to get inside a room you can't get into?
Trust me when I say whatever hit you think of, T-Bug solved it already.
This is where the Flathead comes in. You'll have to get him in the ventilation shaft, guide him to the dweller, and force the dweller to take a break. Flathead will stay there, jacked into the dweller. But thanks to that, I'll be able to roll out your red carpet into the penthouse.
Anything else?
These new identities. Tell us more, what's our cover?
Hello, Ramon Victorino. And you're Hannah Conwell.
Ramon? Yeah, okay. What do we say we're there for?
Biz as usual. Corpo arms deal. In case anyone asks, you there for a bogus meeting with Arasaka's defense rep, Hajime Taki. Anything else?
Transport to Delamain.
Primus Cab Company in All Night City. Nada mal.
Deshaun don't ever work with anyone but the best. I consider Delamain just that.
Yeah, who needs creepy, nosy cab drivers when you've got a clean AI to get you from point A to B in style?
And how he bags a permit to operate every year is still a mystery.
If everything goes as planned, Delamain will drop you back here. If things get sticky, you'll head for the safe house.
Which is?
The no-tell motel. Quiet, no questions asked. Make our next move from there. But I'm flat certain that won't be necessary. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
Feel brought up to speed.
Perfect.
I got a question. When do we get to the real reason we're all here?
Now's a good time as any. Fresh talent gets 30% always. But I'm willing to make an exception in your case. I'm gonna cut you a nice juicy 40 as a bonus for your honesty, V.
That's more like it, Dex.
Ka-ching, baby.
Last thing, Konpeki's got a strict no-iron policy. Security gates, the works. So you dogs will leave your lead spitters in the ride. Take the Flathead inside in its case.
Got some deft suits, so you'll look the part too.
My cat's drinking right next to
Thanks,
me.
T.
So,
Friggin'
not
cute.
to count chickens, but why don't we see our Eddies?
All depends how Miss Parker avails herself of her role. But a week, 2 tops is my guess.
And what do we do while waiting? Sit around, suck air?
You sit tight, heads down, cause old Uncle Arasaka be watching. Now, as that old Greek dog says, life's a banquet, so don't go thirsty, but don't get drunk either. Your chariot awaits outside.
My cue to Delta 2. Gotta prep to jack in. Be there when you come on comms. Any other issues, now's your chance.
You and Dex known each other a while.
Why?
You know, peeps say all kinds of things.
Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Marcus Aurelius, I think.
You and Dex, both philosophizing. No wonder you get along.
Plan. What's your take?
Enough, I hope, to put me in a luxury Cretan villa from which I'll never set foot in cyberspace again.
Promise to send me a postcard?
No offense, but I'm gonna burn any and all bridges. Need a clean break.
I'm good. No questions.
Let's get to work.
So you ready to get going or what?
Let's roll. No point in waiting.
In getting rich, you mean?
Whoa.
Welcome on board this Delamain service.
Uh-oh.
Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
Son of a bitch. Better fucking believe I will.
I see no reason
Can we?
why you should be using
Okay.
expletives.
There we go.
Oh, yeah? What about that time I wanted to hire you for my cousin's bachelor party, huh?
Unfortunately, we do not take on such contracts.
3 months I'd been saving up scratch. Water under the bridge. Hit it, Del.
Before we begin our journey, I must verify the identities of all customers. Please proceed to connect your personal links. Thank you. Excelsior package activated.
Excelsior? Oh, this just keeps getting better.
Excelsior?
The Excelsior is a package tailored to our premium clientele.
Top quality don't come free, you know. Now watch. Delamain, initiate combat mode.
My apologies, but you do not appear to be in any sort of imminent danger.
Huh. Oh well. Trust me, you'll mow down an army of Saka ninjas if it comes down to it.
Is combat mode even legal?
Of course it is. The Second Amendment says so. While on board, you are entirely within your rights to bear and use me.
Excelsior. What else is included?
Comprehensive health coverage, including the handling and disposal of a client's remains should death occur on board.
Damn. Shit got dark pretty quick.
I'm just gonna say that that is exactly what the inside of Wonder Woman's invisible jet looks like. Just saying. Because there was nothing but screens. Okay, but no, I don't prefer the invisible car. That would have been, well, it would have been funny. I'm glad it fixed itself. This game is still not without little glitches, which is fine. Largely, I think they patched all the game-breaking ones. I don't consider graphical glitches to be game-breaking. I consider it when the game physically falls you through the world and you can't progress to be game-breaking.
Dex ain't skimping, is he?
And thanks to you, we're still getting a juicy 40%.
You're welcome.
Excelsior. This is how you want to cruise into the major leagues.
That really your be-all and end-all?
Huh?
Dex managed to buy you off that cheap? With a suit, a limo? Dunno, Jack. Kinda feels like you're losing that steel grip of yours.
Huh. Seems to me like it's you who's got some kind of problem.
Never mind. Delete that. Forget about it.
Deleted and forgotten. Madres V. This is the most important day of my fucking life.
We are nearing our destination.
Oh, debug.
Hey, how's things?
Smooth as fucking sandpaper.
We'll be, pulling up to the hotel soon.
Listen, set up a direct encrypted line to guide you through Konpeki. V, ring Jackie now, see if we're in sync. Can't be too careful. And?
Got static. Say something, Bug.
The greatest crimes issue from a desire for excess and not from necessity.
Say what now?
Aristotle. Guess you read me then.
Yeah, I read you. Not so much your Greek friend, though it was kind of exciting.
Could give it some thought. Try to understand. How about you, V?
Aw.
Read you loud and clear.
Perfect. Okay, tech checks out, looks like.
Será mejor que sí.
Stay in touch.
Thank you for choosing the Delamain service, and best of luck. I shall await here for your return.
Shit's finally happening. Almost forgot, no iron, huh? All right, Hannah. Let's go. Hold on. Let me grab the flathead.
You know, medium graphics don't look that bad. Like, I know everyone goes off about, like, newest graphics and everything. But, like...
We're out front, Bug.
Member, reservations in your name, Ramon. You're there to meet
Welcome
Hajime
to
Taki,
Konpeki
military
Plaza.
tech department rep. Papers are for the flathead.
Don't worry. Got this.
Welcome to Konpeki Plaza. Please come through single file.
You got it, home. Sir?
Hold on. Got something. Care to explain why you're bringing military equipment onto the premises into Konpeki Plaza?
We're arms dealers.
Excuse me?
Ah, you are here to see Taki-san, am I right? Please, accept my apologies for the confusion.
This should only take a moment, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yokoso. Greetings and welcome to Konpeki Plaza.
We'd like to check in.
How is she all
Just
gold?
a moment, please. The name on the reservation is?
Victorino.
Double room, 2 adults, 1 night, correct?
That's the one.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and notify Taki-san of your arrival.
Shit, no good. Not part of the plan. Talk her up, V. Stall.
That won't be necessary. We'll go freshen up first. Notify him ourselves.
But Taki-san is expecting you, no?
Senorita, do you know how long we've been traveling? 18 hours from New Barcelona. With a delay on Medikey because some cyber psycho blew himself into bits inside the terminal.
Nightmare.
Of course, I understand. You'll be in the Lapis Lazuli suite on level 42. Oh, one more little formality. Please validate your SID chip.
Honor's all yours, Hannah.
Please work, please work.
Everything seems to be in order. We wish you a pleasant stay.
Thank you.
Better get going.
I don't understand how she's all gold. Like, how would you sweat?
New Barcelona, really?
And she's got blue.
It's called improvising.
On the, how are they? They are more machine than human, which is fine. It's just like, wouldn't that be like jarring?
What do you think, Hannah? Quaint.
And I wonder if that's like required
hotel we had in
to work
Zurich
the
for
front
that
desk.
convention.
Like, oh yeah, you gotta have like full body chrome.
What? I'm taking this seriously.
I got no problem with prosthetics and any of that. But full metal skin, especially on the face, that would bug me so much. I mean, you get used to it.
Konpeki Plaza.
I swear, no, it's court
We don't do
mandated.
reservations weekdays, so feel free to grab any available table. Or a couple of stools at the bar if you prefer.
Could bring Misty here one day when we close this deal.
You will.
Go.
I'm sure. Let's go check out our digs.
I'm being... I don't think she is an android. I think she's literally just a human. All of them are just human beings with full skin modification. I could be wrong. They could be androids. But so far...
How do I look?
Can't believe I'm saying this, but not bad at all.
Yeah, I look good in everything.
I think, because like the only AI that we've really seen is Delamain. And so I don't think they're androids. I think they're people. I think they've just got full skin modification. And it looks like it's required. Because all of the, it's gotta be like a uniform thing.
Well, here we are. Lapis lazuli.
We're in our room.
Pretty snazzy. Too bad we ain't staying the night. Nice choice, Bug.
Didn't pick it for snaz. Offers quickest access to the Dweller and servers.
Sí, me acuerdo.
Now you fire up the flathead and find the shaft entrance.
Sounds simple enough.
Simplicity, sometimes toughest to master.
Aurelius? Aristotle? Who's it this time?
Yours truly. That one's mine.
Where's the shaft?
Boot up your scanner. Look around.
I get to look in mirror. Whoop. Yep, we're still hot, and I love the eyes. I can smile. That's actually not that bad. I was expecting that to be a little bit more creepy. It's part of their retirement benefits? Yeah, full.
Weren't you supposed to look for the shaft?
I'm not gonna. I don't wanna, but I'm kinda gonna comment about Jackie yelling at me to find the shaft. I am a child at heart. Oh.
Got a winner.
Good.
I wanted to scan
Jackie, how's the
this.
flathead looking?
Oh, sick.
My mouse glitched and I just scanned it.
Systems are operational. Charge it 100.
Hey, can I like check my inventory for a sec? So I got no weapons, which is fine. But what about augments? I have nothing. Decent amount of cash, though not much. I need to modify more. You know, I make the comment about like being worried about like how a full body skin like augmentation would bother me, but then I'm like actively looking at my character like, oh yeah, we could replace like literal bones and like redo our hands and probably change our arms and legs. Like, how is that any different? They're probably so modified that like everything internally has probably all been changed. Excuse. Oh. So like the people who are in like the gold skin or even just full metal chrome, like your body's been altered to a point that it's not just the skin, it's probably the arms and the hands and the joints and everything has been altered. So at that point, like even your, I bet you there isn't even any real like muscle underneath the skin. It's all like synthetic. And even if it's synthetic, like it probably doesn't operate on the same level as like what the human body does. I bet you anything, the whole cooling aspect of the skin isn't required if the external chrome of the metal is being used as a heat sink for whatever internal components you have going on. The only thing that I think would be potentially difficult is the loss of like sensory touch. But we also don't know the technology. Sensory touch could probably easily be done through whatever gold chrome skin hybrid that they've got going on. We just don't know. And so it's probably just perfectly normal. It's just gold looking skin. Like, I don't know, skin cells that like have like a gold sheen to them. But they're still skin cells. They still respond the same. And even if it's like synthetic skin, it would probably still do the same thing. You'd still be able to feel. You'd have to. It's not like you become unfeeling. You're just swapping things out with machine. And especially when I'm looking at things like the nervous system changes. Like, yeah, let's just rip out our nervous system and replace it with machine parts and let's like upgrade our liver and our kidneys, and let's redo all of our blood works. That'll be fine. Like at that point, if you're doing such internal modification, you're gonna get used to the feeling. And you're just gonna adapt to it. Which ultimately is kind of what the human body does. Like you can have metal components inside your body already. Pins, shrapnel, whatever. And your body will just adapt to it. Generally speaking. And I have no idea what system this is, but I imagine that's like probably skin, which is augmenting there anyways. And then you're changing bones. And then you've got hands, arms, and legs, which are like big changes, so fine. And then you're literally altering your brain and your eyes. Like, at this point, your body's probably gone through so many changes, it just considers these normal. And you're still a sentient and intelligent being. I know the whole argument on this is like, well, are you still human? But it doesn't matter. If you're a sentient, thinking, feeling being, feeling optional, sentient thinking being, do you not deserve the same protections as any other agency-driven species, object, creation, construction? Like, you're an intelligent life form. Sentient, capable of understanding object permanence and self-identification and self-aware. It doesn't matter whether or not you're human-shaped, have 100% human parts, or if you're part machine. I am getting a bit distracted. But like the whole thing is, it's just like, I know there's a whole conversation here, but it kind of seems like a pointless conversation. Like if we ever have AI in life, like actively,
little gawk stock.
Just gonna stand there and look at it?
Anyone...
Gonna have to switch to manual control. B, take the control shard from Jackie. Gonna link your Kiroshis to surveillance so you can guide the bot.
Can I steal the drink? Can I steal the... No, I can't. Okay.
Surveillance cover the whole hotel?
Mm-hmm. Even the bedrooms and the suites.
Guests don't care?
You'd be surprised what people are willing to give up to feel secure. Lucky for us, Yorinobu's an exception. Penthouse is dark, no hotel security.
Why me? Why do I gotta slot it in?
Unlike someone, I haven't run on my tab with Vic. Got last-gen firmware. No flow.
Hey.
Just do it, chica. Ain't got all day.
I wanted a handgun upgrade.
Here goes.
And what Vic gave me was new eyeballs.
Patching you through to in-cam view. Might get a little disoriented, but don't freak.
Okay, got a clear view.
You can't just go locking people out of their homes.
Get them to the next vent.
Places of work.
Arasaka will cover the cost of any and all penalties assessed.
This isn't about the money. It's election season. How do you think this will make me look? People will start saying I've lost control of Watson. District I'm from.
A week. That's all we can promise you.
We will try. And that is all I can promise you.
You're a horrible mayor. You know, as much as I hate spiders, the advantages of like having 8 legs does make like scaling walls and like walls to roof, that whole transition, potentially a lot easier.
What makes you think it was for you?
Especially with like bodily
He addressed it to the
articulation.
kind housekeeper who finds him. Note inside said,
Spiders are
"Sorry
efficient.
for the mess."
There was blood everywhere. But at least he
A
left
bug?
his head.
Got a hitch.
Am I the only one that
What
just
now?
gets puke and used
Housekeeping's
condoms?
in my way.
Where's the
Got
damn
a
justice?
distractor.
Right, AI. Look,
let's see
if
what's
AI
on this front
exists,
All right, on it.
Think he's
Terrarium's
single?
got a control panel.
Who?
somehow I doubt it.
Good looking, filthy rich. Has that
What would you say to a TV?
He's staying
I'd
in the
say
penthouse.
keep looking.
Mean Yorinobu Arasaka.
Got a smart room
Men
panel.
like him are always
Useful?
single. Might wear
No,
expensive
not in the
suits,
least.
but he's a biker at heart.
Hollow
always
projector,
itching
maybe?
For a ride.
Nope.
I'd give him a ride and wipe him out.
Terrarium's got a temp and air quality
Honey,
controller.
stick to wiping that glass, huh?
Cream, yeah.
We're leaving
Stick the
streaks
flathead on it.
everywhere.
I'm just saying, if we have AI in our like lifetime, the whole question of like, do they deserve rights, shouldn't even be a question. Because how is this different from any of the other racist as heck arguments that we've had for human beings having rights? Like,
Cat, something's up with the tank.
Hey, Bug, it worked.
Ain't seen
humans,
nothing
I think,
yet.
just suck
Got
in
any
general.
idea how much those things cost?
Keep moving. No time for backpatting.
Like, we have this whole like wonder of like, oh, will AI harm humans? And I think the only reason they're gonna harm humans is because we're gonna treat them like crap. Can I make you go anywhere else? It's kind of the only option. It's this weird like tunnel navigation. Go here. Blah.
Okay.
Dweller's just beyond the door. Flathead can jimmy the lock.
Looks like he's having trouble.
Shit. Gotta be another way. Let me think. Got another cam other side of the door, but it's disabled.
Want me to enable?
Yeah, look around for a CCTV port.
Boop. First try. Kind of remember that being there previously. Whoa.
Okay, he's at it.
Now toggle over to the other cam.
Ooh.
Dweller's inside.
Just as planned.
Still weird the hotel's only got one runner.
Decent Dweller's as good as a dozen rank and file.
Flathead ought to be able to neutralize it.
Good thinking. Let me graft a demonoid onto your link. And you know you gotta jack the Flathead directly into his chair, right?
Make it sound like I'm new at this.
Okay, sent. He's all yours.
Blip, blip,
You'll have
blip,
to get
blip.
the Flathead in there first, though. Shaft may link both rooms, looks like.
Let's figure it out. Might have found our way in.
Send the Flathead over there, then toggle over to the second cam.
Boop, boop. Did we not do that? Oh, he's already in the other room. No, he's not. Oh, no, there he is.
Flathead into the chair,
Hello.
V. Jack in. Whew, got him. Love those demons.
Flathead stays, right?
To keep an eye on the Dweller, yeah. Punching into Kompeki's main net. You go ahead and log out.
Así es como se hace. How you feeling?
Fine. Little dizzy, that's all.
Bug, how you doing on time?
You there, Bug?
Yeah, I'm here. So, listen, ice is thicker than I thought. Piercing it'll take a couple hours.
Couple hours? Can't do it any faster.
Want my brain to burst into flames? Just sit down and enjoy your snazzy sweet.
Thanks. I will. V, you take it easy, okay? Rest up a bit.
Why? What am I resting up for? Excuse me while I pour tea. Always have tea for gameplay. Yeah. Oh, 8:45. Wow. Okay.
What do you think? Why'd you give it all up?
Hmm? Who gave what up?
Yorinobu Arasaka. The good life, I mean. Old news, I know. Just got to thinking's all. It's like, think. You got everything, right? Eddies, education. Your pops can snap his fingers and turn half the fucking planet into a nuclear wasteland. But instead, you're like, nah, fuck it. And what do you go do? Start a fucking gang. Steal dragons or some shit. You ghost from your fam, chip some real skin, and play gang leader for a few years. For what?
Maybe he just wanted out of the system.
So then why'd he come back?
Tough to ditch the system when the system's your own family.
Black sheep's still a sheep, huh?
One way to put it.
Crawled back on all fours, tail between his legs. Fucking cheap-ass rebel. Fucking tourist.
Tourist or not, he just walked into the lobby. And we are back in biz. Penthouse security is neutralized.
Perfecto. Let's start the show.
Okay, we need to be quick.
Hey, Bug. Were you on comms that whole time?
3.5 hours.
About that stick up the ass.
Mean the one up mine?
Slip of the tongue, you know?
I know. Now's your chance to make up to me.
This is going pretty smooth, right? Right?
Man, are you the silver lining type?
Hey, when you gonna wave off that dark cloud hanging over your head? Telling you, it's downhill from here on in.
I'm assuming we're gonna get hacked up to the next floor. Oh no, we're just gonna choose it. Awesome.
There's the awkward silence. You, wanna hear a joke?
Now? Seriously?
Okay, so why'd the Rocker Boy's output kick him out of the apartment? Because he wasn't chipping in.
Jesus Christ.
Huh. Not bad being heir to the Arasaka Empire. Sure as shit better
I want
being a son
that.
of Raoul Wells.
Guys, focus.
Steal
The safe. And make it quick.
Why? What's the rush?
Sig on your Nobu's gone dark.
What is he, a fucking sorcerer?
Some kind of dead zone's my guess. Have him back in a sec. And you do your damn job.
Take the money. Take the whole thing.
Looks like Yorinobu left us a parting gift.
Hey, much.
It's got purple sights. I like it. There's the whole thing. Remember seeing? Hi. Gonna take that. I'm gonna get out of this real quick. Okay. So I can now be a stupid idiot and take a whole bunch of things.
There, under the floor. Look around for a switch.
Can I? Oh, there is stuff up here. Okay. Taking that. Taking cashmere wool. Running. Is there a switch? What? There's a switch? I'm trying to find a switch.
Bingo! Got something ejected. Come here, V.
But no,
Jack in your personal and make us rich.
on it.
If I die,
Your turn, Bug.
Give me 2.
We got winged visitors. Bug.
Don't know who, but staff's a buzz. All 200 on their feet can't keep still.
Can't say I like this. How much longer, T?
Shit, Yorinobu's penthouse bound.
Fuck him! Open the safe!
Almost got it.
Cream.
Let me look to this, huh?
Can you be quicker?
Bioshard integrity, 100%. Guessing that's a yes.
Good. Let's go.
Fuck, too late. Yorinobu's about to walk in. Find cover.
Where?
That pillar. Try that.
Fucking kidding?
No. Inside it now.
God, I walked to the wrong side. Oh, hey, yeah, sure. I'm squeezing through.
Which don't solve our problem, T.
I fucking know our problem's still there. Let me think for a sec, okay?
I thought Atom Smasher.
Bodyguard.
Mars. Night City legend. Bleep motherfucking one too. What's the play?
We wait.
Are they here yet?
They approach from the landing pad.
Fuck are they talking about?
Balco, we got incoming.
Nuh-uh. No fucking way. This isn't happening. Saburo Arasaka.
The Emperor. Yet another ass-licking legend.
Shh. Now this copy's soundproof.
Kubi を突っ込まないでくれって言っただろ。
Oh fuck. 外してくれ。
荒坂様、まだボディチェックが終わっていません。
私の息子だ。
例のものを回収しましょうか。
私がやる。言ってくれ。
Close. Too close. If he'd have sniffed us out.
But he didn't. Now cállate. Unfucking believable. Saburo Arasaka. 私が気づかないとでも思ったのか。
そもそも俺のことを気にしたことなんかないだろう。あんたの問題点はそこだ。世界は自分中心に回ってると思ってる。傲慢だよ。
頼信。
どうしてここへ？直々に俺に屈辱を合わせ、立場を思い知らせるためにか。
出る杭が打たれるとよく言うだろう。
自分の言葉じゃ何も言えないのか。
貴様こそ自分が何をしようとしたか分かっているのか。私たちの功績を野蛮人に渡すなど、私たちの未来を。
俺たちの未来。俺たち。なんかの間違いだろ。あんたは自分のことしか考えてない。そしてこの会社のことしか。
いつかこのような日が来ることは分かっていた。貴様はついに越えてはならない一線を越えたのだ。これまでお前の愚行には目をつぶってきた。だがそれもここまでだ。この裏切りだけは決して許せん。貴様の母親が生きていなくてよかった。息子の不甲斐ない姿を目の当たりにして心を痛めずに済んだのだからな。
おしこれでもう誰のことも許す必要はない。 wish to put the hotel on lockdown.
May I ask why?
Saburo Arasaka has been murdered.
Code Red initiated. Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kenpeki Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
何の騒ぎです。誰かが父に毒を持った。毒を。そう。頼信さん、しかし。竹村、お前の仕事は何だ。何の話です。単純な質問だ。答えろ。荒坂家の家長を守ることです。今後はもっとしっかり責任を果たすよう望んでいるぞ。お許しください、荒坂様。決して失望はさせません。
What the fuck just happened in there?
Yorinobu just offed Saburo.
What?
Don't fucking pops.
You know what this means? Security's gonna swarm the place any second. Oh my god, we're so fucked.
One sec.
Where's Yorinobu?
I don't know. I've lost cam links. Whole building's being put on lockdown. Okay, got
Saburo
something.
fucking
Window,
Arasaka's
now.
dead. It's weird to even say it.
Releasing the lock. Should see a ladder. Ladder. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, not now. I've been made.
Bug!
Pinche Dios santo bendito! Just lost T!
Fuck! Fucking major leagues! Happy now, Jackie?
Okay.
Jackie. Look down. Yep! That's fucking high! Shit! That trauma?
They're here for Saburo. They're a little late.
Just hope they didn't see us. Chingada madre!
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, at least bruises around the neck and like
Close
head
one.
injury on the back of the head.
The relic! Madres! Oh, this ain't good.
Jackie, you're bleeding.
Worry about me later. Get the relic. Container depressurized. Biochip integrity at 94%. Fucking dropping. Carajo. Parker! Call her!
And tell her we fried the case?
Just do it.
That's creepy.
Kaneka's all over the feeds. What the fuck's going on there?
Got a problem. Cryo case is damaged. Biochip integrity's at... Jackie?
86%!
86% and dropping.
Shit. Okay, listen to me. There's only one thing you can do. One of you's gotta slot the relic into your neural port.
What the hell are you talking about?
The relic can't be isolated. It has to be nested in a safe environment.
Well, someone's gotta do it. En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén.
Jackie? You okay?
No. I guess. Don't feel any
Once
different.
you're back, we'll take out the relic and run a full brain scan and sweep. But you two need to get the fuck out of there first.
We're working on it.
Del, we'll be there in a couple. Be ready. Got it?
Certainly, Mr. Wells.
Better be fucking certain. We gotta somehow reach the lobby. Only chance to hit the garage. And we best be quick. Ahora sí. Great. Now let's get out of here.
Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza. Please remain in your room and follow all instructions given by staff.
If this was a drill, why'd they send in Sokka Special Forces?
Quietly.
Special Forces. In the lobby now. We're gonna sweep the
Quietly?
building, all floors.
Do you even know me?
They spotted us!
I mean, what did you think I was? Oh shit, wait, hold up. That's free creds. Give me a sec. Okay. Well, if we go BD, E9, I won't be able to get all of them. I can either do 55, which I'm going to have to start off on. BD, E9, E9, which is the only thing I can do. Taking all of that. Taking you, don't even know what you were, but I took you. We're dead.
Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
Surrender!
Come on, motherfucker! Let's dance! Fire!
Shoot! Shoot!
Can I? Whoop, that's not it. This. Okay, so I'm loving the pistol. I'm gonna take this. I don't really like the machine guns. Alright, putting a muzzle on you. Well, you know what? There's no point in putting a muzzle on it. We're not stealth. We don't do stealth. This is not a stealth gameplay. This is loud, noisy, and not caring. Technical ability. We wanted two things. This. Okay. Want that. Gonna take that. Gonna jack you up. Let's see. We were also doing Annihilation, which was shotguns. And yeah. We had reflexes for like, I think it was handguns is what we were gonna go for. I don't care at this point. Not hiding, just confused. How do we fucking melee again? What was melee? It was Q. Okay. Okay, I need this. Thank you. You can't live. Taking you and you. Also taking that. And your gun went... underneath. Alright. You're dead, you're dead. I will take the cigar, thank you. I will take that. Actually, there is actually a good thing to be said for eating food. Outside of combat. Reduces weapon accuracy. I don't want that. I'm already having a problem shooting as is. Stamina. Awesome. Outside of combat, heal me.
I'm being attacked!
Let's go!
Enemy contact!
One fucker left!
Go, go, go! Got that turret!
Awesome. Taking this. Taking this. Was that a shotgun? Do I have a shotgun now? Oh, I'm taking the shotgun. I need the shotgun. I need that so bad. Okay. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, this is beautiful. I have my baby girl! I got what? What was that? I got nothing?
All units report. Opening fire. We're down.
I'm taking fire!
Point for you! ¡Los hijos de la chingada también están aquí!
What's capping me? Can I? Yes, I can. All right, I am loving the shotgun play. That is also, sorry, I just saw the chat message. Yes, that is a terrible spot for a ladder. On the outside of the building, not the inside, when there's, you know, an environmental issue, but whatever. Or, you know, fire.
Bueno, ¿qué chingados estás esperando?
Nee.
Go, go, go!
Shotgun. Take it, you frag grenades. Nice. I'm very much taking apparently the Doom approach to things, which is kill in the most bloody way possible. I think I do want to go handguns, but I'm also really enjoying the, like, shotgun. Can we?
Shut down! What about the other one?
Ugh. Of course you're gonna make me take the wrong route. Why would you make me take the easy route? Hot. Latte.
Careful now. Anyone else catch that?
Sup? I got a question. up, B? Oh, wow. How did I miss? No one to ID.
Hey, got a shard with security clearance.
Officer's gotta have an elevator access card. What you waiting for? Search him!
Damn, I want to eat that sushi. K. Or sashimi, or whatever it is. I want to eat that weird fish stuff right off the plate. That would be fun. Can you come in here? Thank you. Boop. Okay, limited shotgun ammo. Not happy with that. Let's see. Okay. Did I really just drop that? Okay, hold up. We need to disassemble a whole bunch. As much as I could do, I'm gonna leave. Okay, hold up. These pistols, 147. The other pistol is better, so we're gonna get rid of those. But I'm gonna shove this on here, even though technically... Can I stick the suppressor on that? No, okay. If I could stick the suppressor on the shotgun, that would have been funny and I would have done it. Yeah, I just can't... Wait, can I change this? Nah, the action's blocked. Okay. So all this is blocked. Don't have any options for that. However, job items, mods, all items, grenades. I think it took care of all of the junk. Yeah, it scrapped everything. Okay, so that means I can craft. And I could craft a better shotgun for this precise moment. And I could do a baton. But we're not doing... Oh. I'm missing pieces. Okay. Could do a shotgun there, but I recently got the rares, which is probably better than what I've got on my previous loadout. So what I should do is craft that, and then also sniper rifle, shotgun. One. We're gonna do what is it? It does 12. That should be enough. That's 42 or 48. There we go. I can do math. I can do math. I'm smart. 48 more shells is good. And we'll do like 10 of you. That's a smart move. I'm not doing this. I'm not wasting those crafting components. Upgrades. Let's see here. Could upgrade that, but what I'll better off do is this. Awesome. Requires level 8. That's fine. I can't upgrade you. Could upgrade you. Don't want to bother upgrading you. We're already good. We're at 189. You're at 177. We've got a character level up. I'm gonna drop you. Oh, it's a perk point. Okay. Well, we also have the engineering thing, which... Mac looter. Attachment. Attack weapons. See, this is the fun one. I don't know if the whole droids thing is worth it, but I do know the tech stuff is. And so for the time being, explosions visible, grenade tights, normal effect, explosions, draw the line, mech looter. Don't think that's worth it to grab. We've done a lot for the crafting, to be honest. When it comes to reflexes, rifles and submachine guns, whereas body is, this is all athletic stuff, which will help. And light machine guns, so LMGs. I could probably use better load times on that. I don't really have light machine guns. That said, that's a good one to have. I'm just gonna take that.
Saburo Arasaka. 150 years. And today, of all fucking days, that's like some divine comedy shit.
We're gonna swap.
Save your strength, Jackie.
What do you think I'm doing? But she'll get out alive.
Tell Bug, why don't you? Maybe she'd still be alive
Oh,
if we
shit.
hadn't been so gung fucking ho.
Don't take this out on me. Can see.
I didn't mean to yell at you. I was like, why don't we talk to Bug? And I forgot that she's frickin' dead. I'm dumb.
Fallen.
Okay. Okay, this means combat. Okie dokes. Boom. Okay, you're far off. That's gonna be... You know what? I'm gonna... No. Up. Jack in. Oh, hey, I can see. Yeah, I know they got me. Well. Alright. Hi, bitch. Well, can't grab you. Fuck. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That looked big and scary. Oh, that is big and scary. Is there... Can I combat log you? Wow, okay, BD1C, 5555. So, I've got to do the BD1C 5555 route. Up. Awesome. Local network. Offline. Files. Fuck. You. Okay, there's no messages. Alright. That did not work as planned. Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. Common tech components. What do you got? Max stock? No, fucking take more drugs. There's this dude that just did not want to give me anything. Yeah, can I like shift you slightly? No? Awesome, I'm gonna take that. You know, there was this like whole thing a while ago. Yeah, I can take from here. Overpriced champagne, metal buckets galore. Whatever the heck this is. Taking that. Taking a non-disclosure agreement, because that's always fun. What you see in the hotel stays in the hotel. Up. Oh, I could just pick up the body. No, I can't. There is no body there. Okay. That is great. You know, could hide them. Could be like, we're good people. Or we can blow people's heads off with a shotgun that's been modified by technology we don't fully understand. And we can collect lore and stuff that we are never going to read. Ugh.
Elevator! Alvy! Move!
I'm in, come on. You're not doing too well, buddy.
Leaking a little.
A little?
Advise that you waste no time in entering the vehicle.
Delamain, got it!
Welcome back. Delamain, your problem?
We'll have problems if you don't fucking try! Not bad.
Client feedback noted.
How's our ride looking?
Tip-top. Though alas, we are being pursued. Sweet
Delamain!
Please remain calm.
Calm!
Roadblock ahead. I can't.
Climb and
Brace for impact. A hostile enemy aircraft has a lock on us.
Leave it to me!
Whee!
I can't just give up!
No idea. Can I switch to the shotgun? I can't? Okay. least I'm doing it with a cool purple gun. Oh. Oh, you're almost dead. Boom, you're down. Can we get a line on you? Thank you.
You're white as a ghost, Jack.
See? I told you we'd make it.
My medical diagnostics indicate that Mr. Wells's condition is critical.
Take us to a river dock now!
Apologies, but that will not be possible. Our itinerary has been pre-arranged and paid for in advance. I am not at liberty to alter it.
Fuck your liberty! Do what I say!
It's okay, V. It's gonna all hold out.
I suggest you try to keep Mr. Wells conscious.
We'll be getting preem jobs left and right now. Hear me, Jack?
You're gonna be rich, Mia. I can feel it.
No, Jackie. We're gonna be rich. You and me.
Biochip. Hold on to it. For me.
Dude, no offense, that had all your blood all over it. No. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, I'm so mad at that. You just killed off the coolest character.
Mr. Wells has passed. Where shall I take his remains?
What?
The Excelsior package provides for the disposal of passenger remains free of charge. I merely require a destination.
Nearest ditch.
Just
Would have
give
been what he
me
wanted.
A sec, will ya?
I joke, but I'm actually kind of pissed at this. Come on.
Mr. Wells's remains. Where shall I take them?
He'd want to be with his family.
Mr. Wells's closest blood relative is Guadalupe Alejandra Wells, proprietress of the El Coyote Coho Bar. I will make sure to deliver him safely. Mr. Deshawn awaits you in room number 204.
See you in the major leagues, Jack. Fuck.
Friggin' heck.
Let me.
He waiting.
WNS, N54, even the pirate networks. You blowing up everywhere. And the Jackster, he out in the car?
Yeah, he's there. Dead.
Condolences, friend. And the relic?
Got it right here.
I was afraid of that.
What?
Saburo Arasaka. Dead. You got any notion of the shit you pulled me into? You off the fucking Emperor, His Majesty. Anyone with so much as a pinky toe dipped in this mess is as good as dead.
Gotta leave Night City.
You don't say.
Ring Evelyn. We close the deal, collect our cut, and drop off the radar.
All right, settle down. Gotta be tactical about this. Parker, Eddie's. Then we leave the city limits behind. But first, your face got blood all over it. Bathroom's there. Go get yourself cleaned up.
Am I gonna get fucking ganked in the bathroom? Gonna need that. Oh, I got blood on the eyes too. Smash mirror, wash face. Let's get clean. Smash mirror.
All right, then.
Outside the bathroom.
Can't risk it, V.
I have no idea.
Remember our first convo? Seems I've chosen the quiet life after all. No blaze of glory for me.
So that was like technically the demo, I guess? Epic title scene though. It only took us forever to get here. Because, you know, I take forever to do anything. Okay, no, that's, oh, that's queasy.
Hey.
Hey,
You alright?
never been better.
Sure don't look it.
I can't let you on. Hey, we're chill.
They changed the way his hair looks.
Of course you're high.
Fucking taking this.
Tonight, I'm here to say goodbye to all of you.
Money's money, can't fuck around with it.
Speaking.
You're wasting your lives following us around like dogs.
What crawled up your ass?
How much do you want for it? Uh-huh. Okay. I want it today. Great.
Johnny, wait up. Don't do this. You could still change your mind.
Get over here, man. Fuck this band. Not your crowd, not your noise. Do your own thing.
Bastard. Gonna miss you something awful.
See you in the next life, friend.
Kinda wish I chose the other one. Want to see what that one was, but hey, next time around.
Love it when you're mad. Gets my southern blood pumping.
get
I'm not expecting that.
Or change my mind.
Silverhand.
I get the.
Get us in the air. Here, put this on, and it stays on. Got it?
Fire. Pacifica's cut off, shut down. APC's on the streets of Watson.
Sons of bitches.
Skullcracking out there. That us?
Johnny's idea. Wayland's drawing Arasaka's attention away from the tower.
Collateral damage part of the plan too.
This isn't the Cub Scouts, Johnson. Chew it up, spit it out.
I can see why the graphics, like how the graphics might be affecting long distance train generation. However, I do kind of like the whole poly theme of the buildings. I know it's got a very
Target range acquired.
early 2000s feel to it.
Taking over.
Get the payload
I'm
on
sorry.
the elevator, arm it, let gravity do its thing. Explosion rocks the foundation, tower crumbles, chaos, screaming, roll credits.
Exit window's gonna be tight.
Jacking in. Is grass green? Birds fly? Cats eat bats? Rats shit gnats?
Mainframe's not your playground, Murphy. Come on. Evac announcement. Broadcast it across all frequencies and let's get moving.
Sheesh. Who wrote this manifesto?
Really need me to answer that question?
Jesus, Johnny. You've gone off the deep end. That's coming from a chair jog.
Come on. Get ready. Good, good. Keep that up.
Nice. Oh, that's blood. It was like, I seem to have lost texture on the gun. No, I think I've also just lost texture on the gun. Ah, I'm loving this.
She sat it with thimbles, she thought it would care. Pursued it with forks and hope.
Johnny, payload.
Bushido 2, bomb's name was what?
Wrap it up. We got a Delta.
The Demolitron. We're good to blow.
Shaka Elite's incoming. Run for it.
Shoot the cables. Get the rotor spinning. We're on our way.
Not done yet. Still need to feed this to their subnet.
Fucking knew it. This was never about corporate colonialism. This was about your groupie output, wasn't it?
No, you wouldn't understand, Rogue.
Giving you 4 fucking minutes. Chopper's not gonna wait 1 sec longer.
Door lock breached. Arasaka's sons of bitches incoming.
Love you, Spider.
The whole world loves me.
I like this gun, I have to be honest. Probably because it's like an instant kill per hit. Almost instant kill. Very much a fan.
Closing in on the access point.
Slide in. Sweet icebreaker. Foreign, right? Just wonder if we know anyone who can switch the subnet protocol.
Hilarious. You gonna help or not?
Do spiders spin webs? It's time we caught some flies.
Thanks, Murph.
Now, just for good measure. Holy cyber cow. We're on TV. Take a look.
Turn now to Arasaka Tower. Its evacuation ongoing after an unidentified terrorist organization released a manifesto threatening violence. The terrorists stating their desire to, quote-unquote, topple a monument to corporate colonialism. Night City's mayor, Imbole Ebunike, has issued a statement declaring that he will bring the full force of the law to bear in response to any act of terrorism. Going now to our reporter on the scene at Arasaka Tower. Hopefully he can shed some light on the situation as events unfold.
All set. Now get out of there. They're moving up. Hit the roof quick.
Doop, doop, doop.
Shit! That's Adam Smasher! Johnny, run!
Murphy?
Door's sealed, but it won't hold for long. Run, Johnny. Like the wind.
What?
Smasher.
Told you, Johnny boy. Told you I'd end you someday.
Ugh.
はい、まだ生きています。わかりました。向かいます。
Let us try once more. Your associates. Who are they? How did you acquire fissile material?
Gonna give good cop over there a chance to say something? Come on.
Okay, so now I get this character. This character is just a total asshole.
Which terrorist organization do you belong to? How did you acquire fissile material?
Hey, Gramps. I know you.
外せ。直接話をする。
Hot damn. Done and gone.
My husband died in that tower. But there are fates worse than death.
I didn't want him to die.
なぜこのようなことを
Why did you do this?
To bring an end to the madness you wreak.
人は嘘をつき自分自身を欺くだが死者は違う 死者は雄弁だが、彼らは決して嘘をつかない。死者の言葉にはつつましさがある。始めろ。
Okay. Oh, that is not good. That is not a good feeling. Okay, red. Who is red? Okay, red again. Not sure who that is. I'm just following red. This is probably bad. Maybe I should be looking for blue. But everything's blue, so I'm gonna follow red. I like red. Red's a nice color. Okay, I'm gonna puke. Oh, red. Red, 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 red.
And you? Who are you?
We share the same haircut. Sort of. Oh, I can crawl. Oh, I can't crawl backwards. Okay. This is mildly gross. Oh, muddy face. What? First off, how am I still alive?
Heavier than she looks. Now, listen, dog. I have done exactly what you asked. So let's you and me figure this out.
荒坂様、お父様の殺害犯を見つけました。この女で間違いありません。はい。1時間後には着くかと。
Help me.
Quiet. くそ、ひどい匂いだ。
Passes out again.
You hear me? I need your help.
this is why I prefer shotguns. My aim is so bad.
Don't you dare faint again. Keep your eyes open. We both could use medical attention. Do you know a Reaper doc whom you can trust?
You were at Konpeki Plaza.
We must get to Reaper doc. Quickly.
Did well back
Do not waste time.
there. Victor will fix us up.
We have to get there somehow. Call someone. Anyone.
Why not just cut me loose? I'm dead weight to you.
Make the call.
All right.
Greetings. My scanner indicates you are outside the service area.
Just come pick me up. Need to get to Misty's Esoterica in front of Bix.
Of course. A vehicle is en route. It should arrive in less than 20 minutes.
What are you doing? Hey! The
Passing
personal
out.
link is damaged.
Please proceed to insert the jack below the ear, though not too deep. There should be auxiliary neurosockets between her lymph nodes, beneath the SCM muscle.
If I hit a vein by mistake, she will die.
Indeed, as she will if you do nothing.
I think I have the socket.
Now proceed to connect.
Let's get her inside.
I cannot hold it. I need to rest.
That your blood? Misty! Pressure's tanking.
It's neurogenic shock. She's dying.
Gotta cut my way through the occipital bone. No other way.
There is risk of...
I know what I'm doing.
How is she?
Slower on the men than you, but looking better every day. V, you in there?
My head.
How you feeling?
Fuck. I don't know, Vic. My ears are ringing. And then I'm seeing shit.
These hallucinations. Describe them to me.
Blinding lights. It's loud. I'm on stage and almost can't breathe. I'm so damn full of hatred. And then I let it all out into a mic, and I realized it didn't help. I don't feel any better. And then, promise not to laugh. I plant a bomb in Arasaka Tower.
Nothing there to laugh about.
Night City looked different, strange. And I hated it. Hated everybody, every inch. It was too real, even for a lucid dream.
You weren't dreaming, V. Those were memories. There's a personality construct on that shard. Dreams you had, or from his past.
Saying I experienced another Psyche's memories? How is that even possible?
You two are connected in a way I can't make head or tail of.
Two? Me and who? Vic? Who's the other?
Johnny Silverhand, a terrorist. A real talk of the town back in my day. Anyway, that's not what's important right now.
Never given me that look before, Vic. What is it?
You, don't got a lot of time left, kid.
Say what now?
The biochip. It's basically a bomb. Fuse lit already. You don't have much time left. Much life. A few weeks, tops. Silverhand's construct is overriding your consciousness. Gradually taking over your body until one day you'll just be gone. V, it's important you get all this.
You'll fix me up, right, Vic?
If I could, I would, V. Believe me. But this is... it's way beyond what I know how to do.
You're the best of the best, Vic. Why can't you help me?
You want the long story or the short?
Don't omit a thing. Not one D.
Okay. There is a construct. A psyche on the chip. That of Johnny Silverhand. You jacked it in your chip slot. Nothing happened, right? Until you died.
Bullet in the head from Dexter Deshawn. How do you come back from something like that?
Low caliber. You lucked out. Not least thanks to another poor decision by Mr. Deshawn. The nanites off the chip started fixing the damage. Then they took your hand and coaxed you off the path toward the light.
People don't just die and then get up like nothing happened.
Used to be true. Now it's only if they don't have a classified piece of corpo tech primed to resurrect them.
What about me? My psyche? I make it back from the other side and what? I'm supposed to pretend change is normal?
Ask the Arasaka engineers who built the thing. All I know is your mind's gonna go. It won't be pretty. From the biochip's perspective, your brain cells are a tumor that needs to be scooped out, while your body's an empty shell to hold the construct.
So this fucking terrorist wants to wipe me and take my place, take my body.
It's not willful on his part, it's automatic. Inevitable. And neither of you can stop it.
Fuck. I remember this thing, saw it on TV. Oh, what was this stupid slogan? Soul something.
Secure your soul.
That's it. It's just supposed to let you communicate with constructs.
Maybe, but this is a prototype by the look of things. Somehow made it out of Arasaka Labs.
Can't we just take the chip out or switch it off?
Either way's out of the question. You die immediately.
Vic, you've always come through for me. If there's nothing you can do to help me, then what the hell do I do? Tell me, please. Vic.
I wish I knew, kid. Misty?
Aw, I made him cry.
You're asking too much from an old-timer like Vic. Come on, V.
Like, I'm sorry,
Let's
like,
get
I
you
know I'm
home.
dying, but I also made Vic cry, and Vic's just kind of, you know, good vibes human. I made him cry. You could hear it in his voice. Aww.
And then he died. And I thought I was gonna die. With him in my sleep.
Sleep's a small hint of death. The inevitable.
Bullshit.
Can't actually tell if I'm awake now. I mean, I could be dead already, right?
Not something to focus on, V. Let it go. Here. Got some meds for you. Omega blockers. Taken regularly, they'll keep things from progressing too quickly. Also, they should keep that guest of yours calm and quiet. Pseudoendotrizines from me. Effect will be opposite. It'll speed things up. Free the demon, so to speak.
Giving me a pill to prod that son of a bitch so he can kill me faster?
Listen, you're likely to be fine for a while. But sometime down the road, it could turn into pure agony. I'm giving you options, honey.
The brain can be tricked. Plain old painkillers do that.
Your psyche's gonna die, V. You'll feel your old self slipping away. At some point, you won't recognize yourself. It'll be terrifying. It'll be painful. But it doesn't have to be.
Fuck I need pills for. How to just stick a gun in my mouth. Pull the trigger.
Well, that way you'd kill two souls. Is that what you want?
Gotta lie down.
Here. Got one more thing for you. Vic pulled this out of your skull. A lucky charm? Promise you'll try to get some sleep.
Didn't you hear? My condition's terminal. What good can this do?
Don't be silly. As long as you're alive, there's hope. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Really think I can make it? Survive this?
Of course you can. I mean, you did already die and come back once, didn't you?
Misty, wait. About Jackie.
Yeah?
He talked about you. Like, lots.
We got into a fight. Right before he went off to do this job.
He wasn't mad at you. I hope you know that.
I know. I just wish our last moments together could have been... different. But right now, you need rest. So sleep. Please sleep.
Who sleeps on their bed sideways? Also, why would you make your bed sideways? Like, the thing's a square. I saw the mattress. You make your bed weird. V, other way around. Pillows at the back.
Gotta get out of here, understand? And I'll kill anyone who gets in my way, you included.
I think he's got a skin on him from the pack that you get for the whole pre-order thing.
Need a smoke. Where'd you stash yours?
But I like the trashy vibe.
Don't smoke.
Then go out and get some. Just need one last one.
Jesus fucking Christ, man!
The fuck kind of droid toy are you supposed to be?
Fucking ghost off!
Who you work for? Start talking.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fucking chip. Rip the thing out myself.
No, wait! Ah.
I'll take control. I'll find a way. You hear me?
See you never, asshole.
Now like that. Stick some iron in your mouth and pull the trigger. I can feel it. Our minds touching. I'm like mold on fruit, creeping into you. Nothing I can do about it. You hear me? I'd puke if I fucking could. It's just a copy of the engram. I'm out there somewhere. Gotta be.
Leave me alone! Get out! Just get the fuck out!
Lead to the head, only thing that'll fix this. Hear me, bitch? A bullet to the fucking brain!
Oh, fuck me.
You know, kind of liking the new outfit a lot. Really kind of like adds to the whole he's a dick vibe. And there's the shot in my arm from when I got my stuff. Ugh. I need clothes. I need... Wow. Okay, hold up. That's what we were wearing before, but both of these are now better. So is that. That's a cute top. I could upgrade that. What does that look like? Eh. I like the top better. I can upgrade that. That's fine. Can I remove mods from other armors? Okay, it's blocked. I'll just take this then. Like that. I got a t-shirt. That's funny, but I wonder if... No, it's just the overcoat is that now. Alright. I'll grab that. BD wreath. Could do like shades. You know, I'm liking the shades. Previous pants that we were wearing, all nice and good. Could also wear those. Kind of hate them. I'm gonna probably stick those in the stash. I don't know if I can get these again. Whoops. Yeah, and I can't make any of these. So... shoes. Yeah, no, I'm not wearing those. Well, I could do the whole I'm injured thing. Or I could wear Arasaka hazmat. Or I could do none. I'm a... boom. Stash. Okay. What I want to do... I want to store you. And I want to store you. And I want to store you. As much as those are cool. Don't like. Clothes-wise... I'm gonna store... I mean, fuck it. I'm gonna store, the whole Yorinobu coat, shoes. I know that's a whole look, but I'm just gonna wear my usual stuff and be fine. Could wear one of these t-shirts. Or one of my original tops. Oh, I'm gonna wear that. That's sentimental. Inventory. Blip, 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 blip. And we can disassemble that. And we can disassemble, disassemble, disassemble. We can... oh, got rid of those. Got rid of those. I can disassemble the BD wreath. And... I don't know how much space I have, but we're about to test out spacing. Awesome. Ooh, more shotgun ammo. I'm gonna need those. Whoop. We're gonna need... okay. You know, I'm gonna keep the Genshin. Probably. Likely. It's a tac pistol. It's kind of cool. Don't need... I don't have body. Okay. Loving the tech stuff. Not loving this. This needs to not exist. We need to craft ourselves a weapon worthy of our idiocy. So, okay. We have the shotgun. I could upgrade that. But it's just a power pistol. As a tech pistol. That's also a power pistol. Questions, math, problems. Power pistol. Power pistol. Power pistol. Power pistol. Okay. So can't make any basic weaponry. Inventory. Basically, I need to buy myself a better schematic for crafting melee weaponry. I need something that I can punch them in the face with. If we had brass knuckles, I'd be great with that. Okay, engineering we discovered was not worth it. What are we even at? We're at like 7. So that's 11. That's 9. That's 9. That's 9. 14. So basically it's just getting an extra level so that we can even get 9. But then this is... See, that's a good one. I don't need smart weaponry. I literally just need this, which is level 9. And then this one is level 12. Because I don't need the looter ability. That's 14. Well, I don't have anything that ricochets. Technically 18 is a good one. Okay. And on this side, protect weapons to penetrate walls, which is cool. 75 capacity. So currently it's 16. Grants immunity to shock. Do not shoot automatically. Does not apply to revolvers. Okay. Okay. 20. So 20 for the engineering, which is fine. But really, I need more punchy. I need more street brawler. Whop, 30% armor while blocking. I need blunt weapons. Could also just use my fists, but I'm just gonna do more body, you know? Alright, pass due. Awesome. Who cares? Says, find something to eat. Boom. I'll take that. Do I need to eat? I probably need to eat. I need to, like... Eat. I need to eat. Okay, eating that. I know I had a burrito somewhere. I definitely didn't. Oh, here, I'll take the burrito XXL. And we'll take that cactus juice. Okay, what are you talking about?
We must meet. Come to Tom's Diner.
Why would I do that?
Because I am the one who saved your life.
Haven't managed to get my head straight yet. Not after everything that happened.
That will not happen anytime soon. And so what? If you intend to leave, you must re-enter the ring. The bell has already tolled. Tom's Diner. I am waiting.
Okay. Neat. I'm gonna... Awesome. I'm gonna attract that. Okay, what the... Who's texting me? Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna go and call it here. No, I didn't want to sit. I wanted to shut off the stupid thing. Stand. Do not turn back on. Do not. Okay. I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, I also don't understand why Takamura kept us alive at this point. I'm assuming that's probably going to be exposition for later. Yeah, it's literally come back from the dead. Grab ammunition, store a whole bunch of shit, grab a burrito, cactus, and then I'm out the door. Like, but no, I don't know why Takamura saved us. That doesn't really make any sense. That said, I'm gonna leave it for here for now. We'll get back to this later. I keep saying I'll do another stream midweek. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I will sure try. So for the time being, I'm gonna just let this end. Oh, I'm gonna save first. Awesome. And we're gonna quit the game. Yep. And switching gears, face cam. Hello. So I'm gonna leave it for here for now. We're gonna play more of this on medium graphics because that seems to do a lot better. I'm gonna try and cut down talking, but I mean, the first hour of the stream is always me just yammering on. So I'm gonna leave you all here. Thank you all for watching. Both those of you that stayed, both those of you that had to leave early, and will likely come back and watch this, or see this at a later point. You know, thank you. And I hope you're all staying safe. And of course, still fighting, because, yeah, things aren't getting better, but that just means we need to fight harder, and that is in any way that you can. So be vocal, be loud, and of course be safe, take care of yourselves, spend a little time to do something that is uniquely you, just to sort of ground yourself again. It can be real easy, and I know this because I keep doing this myself. It can be real easy to get caught up in just online everything, the whole doom and gloom of it all. So just take a moment every so often to just step outside and go for a walk, or just exist outside of the internet for just a little bit, just so that you can kind of remind yourself that there is a world outside. Of course, be safe while doing so. It can just be as easy as just staring out your window for a couple hours a day. Just, you know, remind yourself that there's stuff out there, and, you know, things that are going on that aren't necessarily affected by everything that we've got going on, at least not for the moment. So, but ultimately, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you all next time, ideally next Monday, unless something happens, and until then, just be safe. Bye-bye.